Dear viewers and listeners from around the world, these are unprecedented times, and the world is currently in a state of anxiety and uncertainty. Nevertheless, at Food Security, we continue to report and share with you the most compelling and noteworthy information from around the tech world. As the world grapples with the COVID 19 pandemic, governments are scrambling to find ways to contain the spread. By using surveillance measures and even tracking tools on our cell phones, another battle seems to be looming: the control of our privacy. As with the continuing debate by tech giants and their use of our personal data, once again our society must debate this issue. Some nations like Singapore, China, and Israel are already tracking their citizens with an immense amount of detail for the sake of public health, even releasing this data online for all to see. Though during these perilous times, what is the right way forward? Will more government control ensure we tackle the pandemic, or will this usher in a new era of dystopian control where we sacrifice our privacy for mutual security? Not too long ago, there was hype and fanfare that quality would go up to the next level. High quality streaming, 4K, 5G on the horizon, which would give us all incredible picture quality. Well, the reality is quite the opposite. This week, Netflix, followed by Amazon and YouTube, have all announced a reduction in streaming quality in Europe due to the increasing strain on bandwidth. In part, this was a request by the European Union, as sheltering-in-place orders are enforced across European nations due to COVID-19 pandemic, and millions of people are using online services more than they were before. It's unclear whether this will affect other markets, including North America. Social media platforms have been inundated with conspiracy theories, exaggerations, and false claims about the COVID-19 virus since the outbreak in China last December. The more troubling is the misleading and often dangerous medical advice, even if the intentions are positive. The proliferation of social media mixed with the public's fear is a dangerous cocktail which can put lives at risk. Thanks to pressure from medical experts and governments, tech firms are now redoubling their efforts to combat misinformation online. This week, Facebook, Microsoft, Twitter, and a host of other major tech companies have issued a joint statement that they're going to tackle the problem. So what's the solution? Due to a shortage of staff, the tech giants are turning to AI as a way to moderate and assist in the battle against disinformation. Though an imperfect solution, as AI moderation still struggles to match the accuracy of humans, it is a necessary step in filtering out some of the damaging content online. Even as the world faces an overwhelming invisible enemy and the healthcare sector reels from the pressures of treating the ill, there's another invisible enemy that will not relent: hackers. Malicious attackers seem to be using this global crisis to their advantage and crippling the front lines of our healthcare system. In the US, there were over 2,500 malware attacks in just one day last week. In the Czech Republic and Europe, a hospital had to turn away patients as a cyber attack shut down all computers. Daily, there are ransomware and phishing scams which exploit the public's fear of the COVID-19 danger. Though healthcare is not the only sector suffering under increasing strain and attacks. There are increasing attacks on the pharmaceutical, travel, insurance, and manufacturing industries. Thankfully, there are IT vendors like Food Security who are doing their utmost to protect workers around the world and securing their remote access. Now, more than ever, everyone must be even more vigilant against hackers and malicious actors, as well as keeping their employees and data safe and secure. As always, I hope you gained some knowledge, and as these are extraordinary times, our focus has been exclusively on the COVID-19 pandemic in our world. Despite that, it is important to keep calm and also use this time to reflect and support one another. There is anxiety about our collective future, but now is also the time to be aware of how information and cybersecurity play an even more critical role in our lives. I wish you good health and strength this week, and we'll of course be there with you every step of the way, keeping you informed about all the global tech news. Until next time, stay safe, everyone.